It's week 17 of 2013. Mostly good. Another week. Another Monday morning. I've been using the earwax removal drops twice a day for the past few days, and I don't know. My ears feel like they're clogged up. Kind of like the cure is worse than the problem. I'm gonna keep trying it because my doctor said I should. I'm kind of amused because I came downstairs. It's 20 to 6. The automatic cat feeder dispenses at 6 p.m. And what do we have here except the kitties sitting waiting for it to dispense? Sydney's even walking around now that I'm standing here. They are shameless. I keep trying to go work out, but the elliptical machine that I need to use for cardio is constantly in use. I really should use that instead of trying to run because the running does a number on my knees. My husband. I sometimes think that vacuum is welded to his hand. Here's something I don't quite understand. Someone is fascinated by the bathtub. I don't get it. Tuesday morning. You know the drill. Yeah, every morning I listen to the radio. Every morning they do these traffic reports. And I never hear anything that's of use. Why do we listen to these things? It's kind of like this superstition type thing. It's very silly. I mean, have you ever heard a traffic report that was useful? In my experience, they're usually talking about stuff that's happening 30, 40, 50 miles away. So what's the point? Heading home. It's like 7:30. Stayed much later than I expected I would. And I feel like I didn't get anything done today. It was one of those days where a lot happened, but nothing I needed to have happen happened. If that makes any sense. And just the fact that I didn't go to lunch until 3 o'clock is an issue. But what are you gonna do? Pink. Pink cars. Fog. Glorious fog. This is why I love San Francisco. What's going on? Oh, I know. Duh. I had the lens on manual focus, no wonder. So when I get home from work, I have a ritual I go through. I wash my face, I change my clothes, because I've usually been in my clothes for 10, 12 hours. Changing is important. When I get home this late, it's almost 8 o'clock. It's hard not to resist going directly into pajamas. And indeed, that's what I did tonight. See? Already in my PJs. Ain't that cute? Good morning. On my way into school. Rich is not here. He has a doctor's appointment this morning, so he's going to take himself to work. I don't know. Trying not to just complain to you guys. Sometimes it seems like that's all I do. So, in the spirit of talking about more positive things, I just heard on the radio that today is the 150th anniversary of the Port of San Francisco. And evidently San Francisco was the first port in California. It's kind of interesting. Looks like the fire department is testing out their ladder equipment. There's a fire station right there. So, I don't think it's a real fire. Because they wouldn't let us drive on the street underneath it. Oh, I just realized I forgot to change the focus of this lens. So that was probably blurry. Sorry. Yeah, I'm using the body cap lens. I guess I could call it the lens cap. So it's manual focus. Well, not really. It's got 2 positions. Infinity and near. Every Wednesday morning I try to have breakfast with a group of riders so we can talk about rider type stuff. That's good. I like it. Heading home. Another exciting day. Mediating between arguing students, telling people what to take, advice, etc. Developing new classes. Blah, 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 blah. Lovely cool evening. This is nice and foggy. Thursday morning! Yay! Or something like that, I guess. Why do I feel obligated to be happy? I'm not happy, I'm just kind of cranky and yeah. So evidently, it's Take Your Kid to Work Day. A little girl's voice just came on NPR talking about it. This first started happening, I guess, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s? Late 90s, mid 90s. I was in New York. I was working at Gray in New York. And people would bring their kids into work, and it really threw me. Well, in the first place, that people had children in New York. You just don't think about that. Because let's face it, Manhattan is Disneyland for adults, basically. And I was just so unused to being around kids. Still not completely used to it. I don't like children is what it comes down to. Sorry if you have kids or you're a child. And if you're a child, why the hell are you watching this? Close the window. You shouldn't be here. I don't think anyone's going to be bringing their kid to work. And I can't think of anyone who has a child. Well, I mean, maybe some of the students do, but they're in school, they're not at work. So this is my typical morning. In through the basement. Upstairs. Get the coffee cup. Off to Starbucks.
Ethiopia?
Yes, please. Clover working.
I know, right? Getting to all right,
Annoying jackhammers. I've always liked the effect of the flags here. Looks as if we've got a dead cable car, which is certainly fun. Makes for interesting traffic. Dead cable car. Oops. Recycling. Why are you unhappy? I'm not unhappy, Go. You're annoyed. I'm annoyed. You seem annoyed. I want to be filmed in the morning. My most cranky time. It's a very gray morning. Gray Muni, gray bridge, gray sky. But I feel good. I'm goofy. Actually, I do feel pretty good this morning. I'm sure that will end soon enough. Those are temporary paper shades. I know because we use them when our blinds are being repaired. But those are permanent, I think. Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not going to give you food. I already did that. The guys are here. Any second now, they'll come around the corner. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Cupcakes.
Hi. Hello.
We are going to take a ride down the peninsula to Palo Alto. So we're going to pick up Matt and Miguel right now. Correct?
Yes, it is.
Is there something else on the agenda I don't know about?
I don't know. They wanted to go to IKEA.
Oh.
Oh, my water.
We shall overcome. Coffee machine off. No.
Doesn't it shut itself off?
Well, yeah, it will, but not a bad idea to shut it off before we leave.
Blood.
Do you think it's blood?
Do you think one of our neighbors murdered someone and dragged a body down the steps?
I don't think it's blood.
There's another drop.
It looks like red wine to me.
I'm the only person who notices stuff like that.
It's red wine. Someone was taking out some recycling.
I think someone was dragging a body down the stairs.
Willow, Irwin Court. Got it. Sky Farm Drive. I'll try to remember those. Got it. Okay, it says it's on Willow, which is Tony's street, but it doesn't look like it's in the right spot. It's right by like Irwin Court. Yeah, I think it's at Tony's. Okay, thanks. I freaked out. I thought someone stole it out of my car. Thank you.
Hope you find it. So this is a great analogy for shopping at IKEA on the weekend. Yeah. Just everything's a wreck. They sell sewing machines now. That's weird. I don't know. Had to get out of there. Terrible. Just because of nightmares like this. I don't understand why people reproduce. We're having lunch at Reposado.
Nachos, right?
No.
Video?
We're home. It was all nice and warm and sunny in Palo Alto. We get to San Francisco. It is foggy and pretty cold out there. The window here is barely cracked and it's pretty cold. It's blowing in on me. So I think we're probably tucked in for the evening. Hello, Alice. How are you this morning? Rich has been to the grocery store already. Do I need to go put away the car? If you wouldn't mind. I can do that. I came out here to put the car away, but I decided I needed to dust it because it's dirty. See, strangely in California, especially during the non-rainy season, the main problem with the cars is they get dusty, not really dirty. Okay, I think we're clean enough. This will do for another week, so I don't have to go to the car wash. This is actually one of my favorite hoodies. Red, it says Cuba on it. I've had it for years. I went to put it on today, and I went to zip it up, and what the hell? I've never had a zipper do this before. I don't know what's going on. So I am really annoyed. I've never seen a zipper do this before, and don't know quite what to do.